This evening, first, cocaine bust at CJIA. 2 aviation security officers caught trafficking over 8 pounds of cocaine. One pleads guilty while the other awaits trial. Details on the shocking airport operation. Plus, online scam alert. Fraudsters posing as DHL and Samsung executives are targeting unsuspecting victims. SOCO issues urgent warning to the public. Find out how to protect yourself. Also, deadly family dispute. A minor is killed in a violent attack, allegedly by his brother-in-law. We uncover the tragic events leading to the fatal encounter. And justice for a migrant. The High Court orders the release of a migrant's seized vehicle, ruling the GRA acted unlawfully. What this landmark decision means for others. Finally, Temu shuts down. Vietnam cracks down on the Chinese online retail giant for failing to register its business. Stay tuned for these stories and more coming up on Headline News Update. Welcome to this broadcast of Channel 2's Headline News Update for December 6, 2024. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. First up, 2 CJIA security officers were caught by canoe officers trafficking narcotics. Malcolm Carter has more details.
29-year-old Keisha Green, an aviation security officer at the Chedi Jagan International Airport, was sentenced to 3 years in prison and ordered to pay a fine when she appeared at the Diamond Magistrates Court today, Friday, December 6. Green appeared before Magistrate Wanda Fortune, where the charge was read to her, and she pleaded guilty to possession of cocaine for trafficking. She was sentenced to 3 years and fined 3.2 million Guyana dollars. Meanwhile, 28-year-old Shaquille Thompson, also an airport security officer at the CJIA, was also discovered with an additional over 2 kilograms of cocaine. Thompson also appeared before Magistrate Wanda Fortune, where he pleaded not guilty to the charge. He was denied bail and the case was adjourned to January 8, 2025. According to reports, on December 5, 2024, Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit's officers discovered over 2 kilograms of cocaine strapped to the body of Keisha Green at the Chedi Jagan International Airport. The arrest followed routine searches conducted at the airport. Further investigations led to the arrest of Shaquille Thompson, also an airport security officer at CJIA. The discovery of an additional over 2 kilograms of cocaine. The total quantity size was 4.286 kilograms. Investigations into the case are still ongoing. Reporting for Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. The Special Organized Crime Unit, SOCO, has issued a public advisory warning citizens against online fraudsters impersonating top executives from DHL Express and Samsung Company Limited. The scammers are reportedly posing as DHL CEO John Pearson and Samsung General Manager Anthony Hodgson, attempting to collect personal information by claiming recipients have won prize money. SOCO clarified that neither DHL nor Samsung has any ongoing promotions and emphasized that no prize money is being distributed. The public is urged to exercise caution and adhere to the following advice. Be skeptical of offers that seem too good to be true. Avoid believing claims of winning competitions you did not enter. Never provide personal or financial information to unknown individuals. Do not pay upfront fees, send money or purchase gift cards for alleged prices, and avoid clicking links from unknown sources. SOCO reminds individuals to verify the legitimacy of communications and refrain from engaging with unverified entities to protect themselves from scams. On a different note, police are investigating the murder of Elijah Daniels, a 24-year-old minor from Kurutuka village, Upper Cayuni River, who succumbed to injuries sustained in a violent attack allegedly by his brother-in-law, Brian Roberts, on December 3rd. Daniels was admitted to the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation in critical condition, but passed away hours after. His body is now at the Georgetown Public Hospital's mortuary awaiting a post-mortem examination. A joint operation by the Ghana Police Force and the Ghana Defense Force led to the arrest of the 18-year-old suspect who remains in custody at Etherimbank Police Station. According to reports, the incident occurred after the suspect, allegedly intoxicated, attacked his sister, a 17-year-old, with a cutlass, prompting her to flee. When Daniels, the woman's reputed husband, returned home, The suspect reportedly inflicted several chop wounds to his face and hands before fleeing. The victim was rushed to the health post and later transferred to the Georgetown Public Hospital, but efforts to save him were unsuccessful. The investigation is ongoing. Stick around when we return. Chief Justice rules GRA acted unlawfully in migrant tax exemption case, and 10 regional families receive new homes through Hinterland Housing Initiative.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and we've got the most wonderful deals. Get the perfect gift from Digicel. Grab the Samsung A05 for just $17,900, the A25 for $37,900, or treat yourself to the S24 Ultra for only $205,000. And that's not all. Every phone comes with a free 30-day data plan. Don't wait. These holiday savings won't last forever. Visit your nearest Digicel store today. Digicel, the network for everyone, everywhere.
It's Christmas at Kissoon's Furniture Store. We are fully stocked for the holidays with a wide variety of furniture to choose from store-wide. Beautiful sofas, dinette sets, rugs, pillows, foam and hybrid cooling mattresses in all sizes, beds in king, queen and single sizes, and so much more. Come on down to our mega store or our Rob Street location. Merry Christmas from Kissoon's Furniture Store.
We are back. Our holiday specials are here. From now until December 6th, enjoy our exclusive Christmas packages. Get one service free when you book 3 services, complimentary mattress cleaning with any yard power washing service, free small carpet cleaning with every chair set cleaning and steaming. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram or visit us at 3430 Jacksonville, North Rumboldt, Georgetown. You can also give us a call on 689-7558, 646-0405 or 639-6365. Start your holiday preparations early with Fortune Investment Company and let us make your season shine.
Good girl forget things.
What's the problem, Granny? I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, Lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. Here's credit. And today, all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all of these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinate soak for all you don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, dark seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document plantain flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radhika went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Sneakily with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's best for your eyes. Common smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Mill Street, Georgetown. Telephone 226-1082.
Welcome back. The High Court ruled GRA unlawfully withheld tax exemptions and a vehicle from a migrant ordering immediate release and compensation. More from Malcolm Carter.
The High Court has ruled that the Guyana Revenue Authority acted unlawfully in withholding tax exemptions and the release of a vehicle belonging to remigrant Riaz Manjoor. Chief Justice Roxanne George Wiltshire on Tuesday ordered the release of Manjoor's Toyota Land Cruiser held at the port since January 2024 and quashed the GRA's demand for further financial disclosures. Manjoor, who returned to Guyana in August 2023 and was granted remigrant status, was entitled to preferential tax exemptions on the imported vehicle. However, the GRA delayed processing his application, citing concerns about the source of his funding, despite Manjoor providing extensive documentation, including bank statements and affidavits. The Chief Justice declared the GRA's actions illegal, ruling that no legal provision requires a remigrant to verify their source of funds or tax exemptions. The court mandated the GRA to grant Manjoor his exemptions and cover storage fees for the vehicle, which had occurred nearly $1 million and $350,000 in legal costs. The ruling reinforces the rights of remigrants under existing policies and warns against unwarranted delays or demands by authorities. GRA's request for leave to appeal the decision was denied. Reporting for Headline News Update, Malcolm Carter.
Thanks, Malcolm. 10 families from Crashwater Region 9 received new homes through the Hinterland Housing Program, an initiative aimed at improving living conditions in remote communities. The houses, each 20 by 25 feet with 2 bedrooms, a living room, a kitchen, and a water tank for rainwater harvesting, were officially handed over by Minister of Housing and Water Colin Crowell during a ceremony on Thursday. Minister Crowell announced that 40 of the 120 planned houses for the region have already been completed. The project created jobs and utilized locally sourced building materials, boosting regional income. This initiative is part of the government's commitment to constructing 400 homes across Region 1, 7, 8, and 9 for vulnerable families. Additionally, Crashwater will benefit from a new water well scheduled for completion by the end of next month to enhance water access. The beneficiaries were excited about their new homes. Don't go away after the break. Mexico migrant caravans headed to the U.S. through Mexico, and Trump assassination attempt probe. Secret Service chief testifies on Capitol Hill.
This Christmas, Digicel is bringing you the gift of millions. 10 lucky customers will become millionaires for Christmas. Top up $1,000 or more for your chance to win $1 million. Turn your Christmas into a celebration of cash and cheer. 2 new millionaires every week. The countdown to Christmas millions is on. Top up $1,000 or more today for your chance to win. Digicel, the network for everyone, everywhere.
We are back. Our holiday specials are here. From now until December 6, enjoy our exclusive Christmas packages. Get 1 service free when you book tray services, complimentary mattress cleaning with any yard power washing service, free small carpet cleaning with every chair set cleaning and steaming. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram or visit us at 3430 Jacksonville, North Rumboldt, Georgetown. You can also give us a call on 689-7558, 646-0405 or 639-6365. Start your holiday preparations early with Fortune Investment Company and let us make your season shine.
It's Christmas at Kissoon's Furniture Store. We are fully stocked for the holidays with a wide variety of furniture to choose from store-wide. Beautiful sofas, dinette sets, rugs, pillows, foam and hybrid cooling mattresses in all sizes. Beds in king, queen and single sizes and so much more. Come on down to our mega store or our Robb Street location. Merry Christmas from Kissoon's Furniture Store.
Sneakily with a gift of sight from Modern Optical Services. Let our professional team examine and prescribe what's the best for your eyes. Common smiles make fashionable faces. See us for a full line of optical services, including brand name and prescription eyewear. Modern Optical Services, 316 Middle Street, Georgetown. Telephone 226-1082.
Good girl, forget things.
What's the problem, Granny?
I want money for borrow for those surgery. I was dancing and I fall and fracture my hip.
If you need some quick money, you should check Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop, lot 238 South Road Border, Georgetown. Get jewelry made to order in just 72 hours. We also accept vehicles. Lender's, best rates, longest payback period.
Boys, I get through. Plus, I could dance again.
Lender's Jewelry and Pawn Shop.
Hello, my fellow TikToker followers. He is Credit, and today all we will be making Chinese noodles with peppies, chow mein, chicken fritters, and spice cake. For the noodles, all of these will be using peppies, black pepper, cashew,
Chinese sauce, soy sauce, garlic sauce, paprika, Chinese seasoning, chow mein seasoning, five spice, and all-purpose seasoning.
Next, this chicken that we marinated, soak for all you don't know nothing with peppies, green seasoning, miracle seasoning,
Pepper sauce, chicken seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, jerk seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, and ginger powder, and document planting flour, and then this butter we make with this quick piece powder, and we
boil in high. We serve with peppies, barbecue sauce. Radical went to the supermarket and she proper buy up enough things. She feels she alone can cook, but she routine even wrong. He shaped like a guy in a map.
Peppies has a wide range of ingredients available at supermarkets nationwide. Peppies, we put the pep back into your kitchen.
Welcome back. Now we take a look at what's happening in the region and around the world.
Good evening. I'm Malcolm Carter and welcome to tonight's regional and international news. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has accused Mexico of giving migrants a free pass. Even so, large groups of migrants continue to leave from southern Mexico, heading north to reach the U.S. border. Al Jazeera's Julianne Galliano reports.
They are making their way slowly through the country. With Donald Trump just weeks away from returning as president, the latest migrant caravan to pass through southern Mexico is made up of about 1,500 people, all trying to reach the United States before there's a new man in the White House. It's the third one in the last month alone. But if recent history is anything to go by, they're unlikely to get anywhere near the U.S. border.
I feel that they are trying to tire us out so that we can give up and abandon the caravan. The Mexican authorities have been following us and offering people things, promising things.
Trump says these caravans are part of an invasion, but not one of these groups has made it intact to the U.S. border in 5 years. Recently, the Mexican authorities have been breaking up caravans by busing migrants far from the U.S. border or offering them temporary legal status in Mexico.
This is the first thing. There is an assumption that a migrant caravan is formed and then it reaches the northern border, but there is a policy to deal with the migrants in Mexico.
A strategy that human rights organizations say is unjust and cruel.
Well, I think the strategy is to just break up the caravan so that it's not so visible anymore. Because if you think about it, it's really 1,000 people, right? It's not very many people at all. The issue is that everyone else is sort of invisible because they're on buses, they're on planes, or they're waiting in camps.
These days, most people joining the caravans are in fact trying to flee worsening violence in southern Mexican cities, where the security situation is starting to spiral out of control. As caravans are broken up and its members find other ways to make their way through Mexico, many end up in migrant camps like this one in Mexico City. And even though the living conditions are far from ideal here, at least they can find a modicum of safety in comparison to what they left in southern Mexico. Despite the challenges, most migrants want to do exactly what the Biden administration asked them to: enter the U.S. via legal pathways like the CBP-1 app. But the return of Donald Trump may signal the end of these regulated routes north in favor of a new crackdown, pushing these caravans into the arms of criminal smuggling gangs instead. Julia Galliano, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.
The moment then Republican candidate Donald Trump was shot at during a campaign rally in July has been described as one of the most significant failures of the U.S. Secret Service. Al Jazeera's Phil Lavelle reports.
This became the iconic image of his presidential campaign. Donald Trump, fist in the air, seconds after an assassin tried to shoot him at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. A bullet grazed his ear back in July. Centimeters saved his life. 5 months on, the mountain of errors that led up to that moment poured over in Washington. Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe up before a bipartisan task force on Capitol Hill, right before a final report is issued on what went wrong and how to stop it happening again.
July 13th was a failure of the Secret Service to adequately secure the Butler Farm Show site and protect President-elect Trump. That abject failure underscored critical gaps in Secret Service operations.
Those gaps laid clear. The position that gunman Thomas Crooks fired from, not secured because Secret Service agents thought local police were doing it and vice versa. No centralised command structure, so when shots were fired, it took time to work out who was in control. And Crooks able to fly his drone over the area unnoticed just 2 hours before because the drone detection system was not working.
July 13th was the closest that a would-be assassin has come to killing a current or former president since 1981.
It would have run about $410.
At times on Thursday, it got heated. Congressman Pat Fallon pointing out how little it would have cost to prevent July 13th happening. At a point, the Secret Service was asking for more money.
Is that the remembrance of September 11th?
Bringing in September's 9/11 commemoration, claiming Acting Director Rowe only attended as a way of lobbying for the director job full-time.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
You are auditioning for this
I was
job
there to pay
you're not
respect for
gonna
a
get
fallen
to
member of
January
this
20th.
agency.
Because remember, this is a role that is now effectively open, and it's an appointment that Donald Trump can make however he sees fit. No Senate confirmation needed. He can pick whoever he wants. The agency has already been told by lawmakers that it needs to reform, and the acting director says that is in process. Question is, for Donald Trump, the survivor of not one but two attempts on his life, will that be enough? Phil Lavelle, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Authorities in Vietnam have ordered the Chinese online retailer Temu to suspend operations after it failed to meet a deadline to register its business in the country. Al Jazeera's Patrick Folk reports.
A check on Temu's website shows it has already taken down its Vietnamese language option. Vietnam has ordered the Chinese online retailer to suspend its operations. The company began offering its services there in October. It was told it had to register its business with the government by the end of last month. Temu said it submitted its application but that it still hadn't been approved. It seems unlikely that'll change anytime soon.
So that poses a lot of risk to the buyers. There is zero possibility for refunds if the sellers do not deliver the goods to the buyers. There's no legal actions or anything that the buyers can actually take.
A slowdown in the Chinese economy has seen several of its online retailers look for growth overseas. Temu has exploded into foreign markets, offering goods with deep discounts. Chinese media reported its sales in the first half of this year hit more than $20 billion, more than all of last year combined. Ji Weibo from the southern Chinese manufacturing hub of Guangzhou is a t-shirt maker who sells his goods on Temu. One of the platform's advantages is it enables factories to offer goods directly to consumers. Their competition is tough.
Our factory is relatively large. The reaction speed and mobility are particularly high.
But there have been growing fears about the pressure it's putting on resellers as well as manufacturers overseas. Temu's suspension in Vietnam comes after it was banned recently in Indonesia. Authorities there warned the company threatened to destroy local businesses. Meanwhile, the European Union is preparing to crack down on the flood of cheap Chinese goods entering its market that evade customs checks because of a loophole in the system, exempting packages with a value below the equivalent of about $160. Patrick Falk, Al Jazeera.
Thanks, Malcolm. This brings us to the end of the regional and global news coverage. Up next is the 3-day weather forecast.